Foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Pass to Davis. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in.
Well, at that range, Davis is pretty much automatic. He's going to score it.
Here's Bates. Outside Mitchell. Fires for three. Kessler with a rebound. And the Jazz with possession. It's a three-point game. Here's Williams. Capella with a block.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Here's Bates. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Mitchell. Here's Jovic. Launches a three. And it's blocked by Davis.
Impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Number 23. Kevin Porter.
Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Bates. Capella with it. And Kessler picks him up defensively. Knocks down the long J.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And he buries his first look.
And we know it. We've seen it. Lillard's range extends well beyond the three-point line. Hard to keep a hand in his face from that far out.
Now here's Porter. There's the three. Hits the three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Porter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And it's Lillard with the ball for Utah. Pass to Johnson. That was no good. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Outside Porter. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Porter's shot is off. Utah leading. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
Lillard with the ball. He's got 5.
P.J. Washington. Max Strus.
Pass to Williams. Here's Kessler. Outside Davis. Shot clock at 6. And Anunoby pulls it down. And the Knicks with possession. Trailing by 2. Williams from long range. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Strus. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Strus. Washington a screen. With the floater. Man, the play by Strus as he finishes it off for two.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Kessler. Banked it in off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Anunoby. Now Strus. Rebounded by Johnson. It's Lillard with the drive. It's stolen by Washington. Oh, did he?
He did.
He got it to fall.
Put it on the board.
So nice.
16.
As crazy as that shot was, you could almost feel it was going in.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. New York out in front. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Now here's Porter. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Strus's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And Williams punches it home.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, well, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Oh, that's good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Porter. Knocks it loose. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Pass to Bates. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple. Bates has got 8.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And here's Love. Out to Powell. From outside the arc. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And it's Utah with the ball. They set the pick. Pass to De Silva. Launches it. Drains the triple. De Silva's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Bates. Picked by Bertans for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bertans.
Checking in 4 minutes.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Donovan Mitchell.
Love inside. Jackson right side. Powell outside. Just 4 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 11-point Jazz lead.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Jack's up a 3. De Silva with the rebound. 1:51 left in the second. And it's Love missing. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Mitchell with the drive. De Silva with the rebound. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Now here's Love. With the teardrop. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Back to Love. And 1:01 left in the first half. Pass to Jackson. Outside Love. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Mitchell on the take. And Capella gets it to go.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Utah shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the free throw, no good. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Mitchell. Utah grabs the miss.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's De Silva. Pure from 3-point range. And now a 12-point Utah lead. Outside Anunoby. Back to Mitchell. 4-3. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Utah leading by 9. Johnson for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Bates. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Bates has got 11.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Mitchell. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Double team on Mitchell. Now here's Anunoby. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
Three ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
Davis down low. Can't cash it in from close range. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. A nice shot by Bates. 13 points in the game.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. And their road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6. Out to the wing. From deep, Capella.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum though.
And finished off by Kessler.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Jovic. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. The 3 is up. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A terrific box out that draws the over the back call.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Pass to Davis. Puts up a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Oh, with confidence, Mitchell.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
From deep, Johnson. He drops it from range. Johnson's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Jazz leading by 7. Stolen by Capella. To the middle. Tipped away.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Bates. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Lillard. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Sinks it from distance.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Nice move. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Capella with a block. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bates. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
New York trailing. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
Pass to Williams. Outside Johnson. Back to Williams. Left side Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Making sure of it. The two-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
If you see yourself on that big screen. Next. Substitution on the court.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or... To discipline players, you got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Lets it go from the wing. They get it again. Kicks it out to Bertans. They set the pick. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And here's Porter. Williams with the screen. Sharp grabs the miss. And they're on the run. Here's De Silva. Rebounded by Hield.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Strus. Washington outside. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. And here's Strus. The 3 from Washington. Buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Here's De Silva. Jackson outside. The 3 ball. Williams with it. Picked up by Powell. The 3 from Washington. And the Knicks, another 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Porter. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Love with the defensive effort.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Now here's Love. Pass to Hawkins. Here's De Silva. And it's all from 3-point range. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now.
Utah. And please, a big round of applause for your guest, UNC.
For the Jazz. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Utah trailing here. Back to Davis. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd foul so far. New York making a switch here. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Kessler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul.
That was off.
At the line for the Jazz, Kessler taking 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And New York has possession. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Now here's Lillard. Lillard on the drive. And finished off by Kessler.
Damian Lillard, he's got that score-first mindset, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
Here's Bates. Pass to Jovic. Inside. Here's Anunoby. Rebound, Utah. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Johnson with it. Three-pointer. Capella with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
They get it back. Outside for Mitchell. Screen by Capella. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Anunoby for 3. They get it again. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
So much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
He's off on the second. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Williams. And Mitchell over to help. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Lillard. The 3. And Johnson is good for 3. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
All right, let's check up on Day'Ron Sharpe with Allie LaForce.
Guys, I was able to talk with Utah's head athletic trainer about his status.
Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while.
It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
A minute 29 left in the game. From deep, Mitchell. The shot, no good.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
From deep, Johnson. Another 3 for Utah.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Capella. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. No good on the quick 3. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Knicks. 9-point game. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Bates. And stolen by Williams.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Bates misses. On offense, here's Utah. They're rolling here with a 15-point run. Outside, Williams. Stolen by Anunoby. From deep, Mitchell. Not going to go that time. Here's Lillard. Williams from long range. No luck on that one. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one was